Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And able to get this out to the 25. White going to come out throwing. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Now Perry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now White. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
In motion right is Smith. Out of the gun, it's White. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Steve Smith, 58 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2nd and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Rolling to his right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
James Harrison, the veteran, in on the stop.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now White on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st down, Eagles. To throw, White. It's brought in by Wilson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. It's a gain of 35. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So Willis takes a hit, and the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. To throw, here's Willis. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot, whirling in for the sack. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, Jones. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. In motion goes the tight end. Second down, another shot for Jones. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
19 tight.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Steps away. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Willis. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the Raiders have got him. They push him back 8 yards and time on 2nd down. Now White. And he is caught. Fighting through it. He's got space. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 67 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Willis to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid.
And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Willis. Under pressure, they got him again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Willis. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Safety Ranger, safety Ranger.
Now Willis to throw. Here's Hester open right side. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Back to throw, Willis. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. Last play of the half, Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. Play action. Willis rolling to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagle 16. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Willis will look to throw it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we?